let's go, eh? Cuz, come on, Volk, see you at the top, Volky boy. Volk, let's go, eh? Volk, yeah, Volk. Come on, Volk boy, let's go, Volk. Sick boy, Volky, let's go, Volk. Let's go, cuz, come on, Volky boy. Thunder. Alright, Magic, come on. Let's go, Volky! Woo! Oh, Jesus. How are we, lads? What a start to the stream, boys. How are we? Let me get everything right over here. What's good? Eric, first one in, best dressed. As always, Eric's son. As always, Eric's son. First one in, best dressed. Who's in Paris? You know. What's up, Blue Line? Good to see you, brother. Volk Fight Week, let's go. Everyone who doesn't like, that's it. Like the stream right now. Like the stream. What's up, Frankie? How are you, brother? Lopez Fight Week. Oh, ban him. Where are the mods? Where's Nacho? Ban Frankie. I think we should all go over to Frankie's channel and mass report him for being friends with Rigo. I think I've heard on the grapevine, actually, guys, out there in MMA YouTube, that Fight Night with Frankie is a loyal Rigo fan, a loyal Rigo enjoyer. Apparently, Frankie and Rigo are like this. So I think, don't worry about liking the stream. Don't worry about following me on Twitter. Don't worry about the Instagram. Get over there, ban him, report him. How are you, Frankie? I hope you're going to have a good day today, man. What time is it over there in England? It must be like 5 a.m., 6 a.m.? Hope you have a good day today. Hope you're nearly done with that horrible, horrible shift at the school that you're working at. Don't get stabbed. As always, brother. Good to see you. Can't hear anything. Forgot about the old AirPods upstairs. Okay, well, I've been relentlessly insulting you. When you go back to listen to this, it'll all be good. What a banger of a card this weekend, finally. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you, man. What's up, Not the AM, bro? Good to see you. Tell Hooker to hurry up to the corner and get paid. The UFC's got... Exactly, Eric. Turn on the chill music. I believe the chill music is on. We are now chilling. We're chilling. The chill music's a little bit loud. Let me turn it down a touch. We're here. What a banger of a card this weekend. Absolute banger of a card. When Hooker was doing that podcast weekly, did he fly to the UK every... I don't think so. It might have been just at a time when he was spending a lot of time in the UK. Volk's shorts are sick, but he should probably be wearing footy shorts. I think he would probably win if he had rugby shorts on, for sure. Portuguese Herzog. And how are you, dude? I hope you're doing well. Volk reminds me of a Spartan warrior. He does have some Macedonian heritage. So I was listening to Ariel Helwani, funnily enough, today. I didn't know Volk was Serbian. You know, it's always a joke we make around my house that Volk are not like anyone that has a bit of a WOG name. Actually, Douglas, it's a Serbian name. It's Serbian. But he was actually, his mother was born in Yugoslavia, which was previously known as Serbia, and then it fell apart into Macedonia. So technically Volk is just northern Serbian, because let's face it, like that's like saying, oh, I didn't know Tom Brady was a Massachusetts. No, he's an American. You know what I mean? It all falls in part of greater America. So VolkaMOGvski is technically Yugoslavian, which is just technically Serbian. It's just North Serbia. Big up to the stream, Dougster. I'm stopping weed and the insomnia is off the charts. 1:30 a.m. here in New Jersey. Well done for getting off weed, Blue Line. Good work, dude. It'll work out of your system over the coming weeks, man. But yeah, well done for getting off weed. Take a lot of melatonin. You will have no idea how well being fucking exhausted can cure your insomnia. Time to start running. I mean, running. Like fucking kilometers of running. Get the energy out. Run, deadlift, stretch, go to your local pool and do laps. Just start swimming. Nothing will fix insomnia like just sheer fucking exhaustion. But well done on quitting the weed, brother. Good work. Good morning. Hey, what's up, Bilal's good eye? How are you, brother? I hope you're doing well, dude. As crazy as it sounds, I'm not really convinced Diego is any good. We haven't seen much of him. He has fought low-level competition, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes on to lose to Lerone Murphy. Oh, shit. I think Diego's quite good. I chucked on his playlist today at work. I think he's quite good. I don't think Volk has got him. But no, I think he's all right. I think he's really good. Go for a run. Exactly. What's up, Excelsior Quan? How are you, dude? Just cracked my melatonin gummies. Been running in sauna crazy before and after track. Blue Line, you are on the right path. What you've done, Blue Line, is you've put all the ingredients in the pie. You've put the crust there, you've gotten the gravy, you've minced the meat, you've chopped the onions, you know what I mean? You've gone for a run, you've put the weed down, you've taken the melatonin, you've gone for sauna. You've put all the ingredients in the pie. All the ingredients are in the soup. Now you just have to sit back and let it cook. And it's going to be a painful couple of weeks of insomnia, but once it's done cooking, the pie of your life is going to be fucking delicious, mate. It's going to be delicious. So, well done. Just either Bibles or feet or retarded Joe Rogans in the chat for Blue Line boys. Whatever emoji you guys want to drop them in the chat for Blue. I'll even do it myself. Look, I'll even do it myself. These are for you, Blue Line. Well done, brother. Take magnesium glycinate. Thank you, brother. I needed that. It's all good, dude. Take magnesium glycinate for the insomnia. There you go. I hadn't heard of that, but they copy and paste that. Magnesium glycinate for the insomnia. There you go. Boys, today we're going to be doing something that we haven't done we're just being so wholesome, Yog. We were just having a nice, wholesome stream, mate. And here you come talking about, can you do a poll on how many times chat, not top chat, all chat. I want to see Yog's message. Can you do a poll on how many times chat has jerked off to Alexa Grasso? See, here we are encouraging Blue Line to better himself as a man. And then you come in and start talking about degeneracy in Alexa Grasso's feet and how much semen you'd like to see squirted across them. Completely disgusting. Boys, we're going to do something that some of you new guys might not be aware of, something that we do on the channel for UFC pay-per-views, at least for the big ones that we're all amped about. It is... That's not the right one. Turning fighters into Pokemon cards. Oh, that's right, Bilal. I know Bilal's good eye is a goddamn fan of this one. We are turning fighters into Pokemon card. This is where we take fighters that are on UFC 314 and we turn them into Pokemon cards. Essentially, we just meme about some of their weaknesses, some of their strengths, shit like that. It's a goddamn good time. And boys, have we got some crackers of fighters to go with. We got Emo Diego Lopez. We got Bryce Mitchell. We got the Demon Yarn Silver. We got Old Man Volt. We got some sick Pokemon cards to pull out of the deck for today's stream, boys. Dougie is the least casual Glizzy and Joe. Thank you. What's up, Christian Grey? How are you, brother? Turn Glizzy Dougie into a Pokemon. Kenny, I still don't know what that is. I don't understand what you're saying. To be fair, Ortega is a bit underrated, but his striking defense is so awful that I never should have considered picking him over Diego. The thing with Ortega is you never know when he's going to pull it out of the fire, Toad. You never know when he's going to land that sub. Like, there's a alternate universe out there where Ortega landed that choke on Alexander VolkaMOGvski, brother. You know, and Ortega was champ. That universe is out there somewhere. So it's not a crazy one. I think what is weird is how Diego wasn't able to finish Ortega. But then again, you have to say, is Ortega just really hard to finish? You know what I mean? What's up, Miguel? What's up, Larry? How are you guys? Oh, is it Dougie? Is it really where we take fighters from 314 and put them on poker? It is, Larry. Why are you why is this sus, Larry? Is it really? Is it where we take fighters from 314 and put... This is the strip. This is the part where we do that. Why are you questioning it? We've done it before. I don't understand what the problem is. Rooting for Volk. Here in Miami, fight week going strong. Can't wait for the press conference. That's sick, dude. Are you going to be at the press conference, like in the building? Yarn will bring a globe. Yes, I think he will, dude. Ortega has had some solid offensive boxing. He showcased it against TKZ. True. Very true. But then again, like Diego Lopez was getting touched up by Dan Ige, and Dan Ige wasn't ready for it at all. So it does make you wonder, right? It does make you wonder. Dougie's really eating fish. I can get him down in 30 seconds. Stop it, Kenny. I'll be there. Oh, sick, man. I'm going to everything. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Awesome, brother. Add me on Instagram. I want to see your Instagram stories. There was also a world where Bryce Mitchell got everyone to love him in his first podcast, and then became the new big... Okay. And then he became the new big H and Joy. All right, where are we at? Bryce Mitchell. Here we go. I think the first one to do is obviously Bryce Mitchell. I'm giving him a special card. I don't give a shit that he hasn't earned it. We save special cards for champions. Not today, boys. Not today. Bryce gets it today. Bryce is getting the special card today. We're going full art Mitchell. He deserves this, mate. You had to imagine it in a snarky, sarcastic... all right, let me do it again. Let me imagine it. Let me do it again. Oh, is it, Doug? Is it really? Is it where we take fighters from 314 and put them on the Pokemon cards? Really, Doug? There you go, Larry. That's how it is, mate. There was a world where we did that one. Dan Ige getting knocked out by Sean Woodson. Maybe, Miguel. Sean Woodson. Maybe. Looks like a Game Boy from the mid-90s. Jesus, what's up, Jesus? How are you doing? Yeah, we're turning the fighters from 314 into Pokemon cards, mate. Hooper Miller going to be cool. It is. That's going to be a great one. Let's go for that. Yeah. I live in a world where I still want to be Bryce Mitchell where I'm older. You can still be. In fact, the older you get, the more Bryce Mitchell you can become, mate. Think about that, right? Think about that. Full art Mitchell. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Because, like, as you get older, you can buy a farm. Old people are just racist and nobody cares. It's almost like they have a pass on being racist. It's almost, they're allowed to be weirdly, overly religious. Like, it's almost like the older you get, the more like Bryce Mitchell you can become. Oh my God, this card is already the best. We're already off to a fucking banger, boys. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Yes. It's bringing a tear to my eye already, lads. All right, so where are we at with Bryce here? Yeah. The card is close. We haven't even started yet. Bryce Mitchell is an American patriot. Absolutely true. Where am I at? Mobzar is ducking Aaron Pico. Yes, Johnny. Yeah. No, obviously he isn't, Johnny. How are you, dude? Ige is the most similar to guy to Volk Lopez has fought, but there were so many weird circumstances around that fight that it's hard to apply it to the Volk matchup. Yeah. Again, when I was just watching it yesterday, it was crazy to think, like, Lopez made 3 different weights in like 24 hours. It is crazy, man. Bryce gets a card because Dougie loves okay, where Dougie doesn't want to show okay. All right. To be a standout, you need to be 20 years old and one. Okay. All right, boys. The Mitchell run starts now. Let's go. So what kind of type is Bryce Mitchell? Ooh, fire. He has got the fire of the Lord inside of him. The fire of the Lord burns inside Mitchell. Variation, none, rarity, full art, name, Bible Bryce. Oh my God, it's a thing of beauty, boys. Oh, hit points. What's a good hit points for Jesus? 33? Yeah, he'll hate that. Fire icon, yes. Single strike, the strike of the Lord, yes. Here we go. Now we're getting into it. All right, Bryce's ability. What's up, Skynet? How are you, dude? What are some abilities for Bryce? Let's get him in the chat. What is an ability you guys would give Bryce Mitchell? Jesus died at 33. Jesus did die at 33, right? Mitchell run starts now. Who wins in an ego contest? Yeezus West or the blasphemous Lord Silver? Lord Silver. I think Kanye West says that he's had an ego death or some bullshit like that. Mitchell is who Strickland wishes he was. Yes, Eric. You're doing good? That's good, man. Bryce Mitchell would hate Dougie because Dougie... That's not true. At all, Kenny. UFC should make Petr Yan versus Patchy Mix. Too high of a step up for Patchy on his first fight. Any more crazy memes of Dougie's last year's Halloween costume? No. Bryce smashed Cron. He did. Bryce did smash Cron. True. What's up, Skynet? Yarn has crazy power. He does. I was going to make one of the kangaroo in the new banner. I was going to make kangaroo fucking Dougie, but I didn't want to ruin the banner too. Okay, let's just... The Lord's Prayer, Preacher. Reyes is getting slept. Reyes, I don't know, dude. I believe in Reyes, Miguel. Kron's always been hot garbage. True, Kron has always been hot garbage. Eliminates all evil for the Octagon. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, so let's go with Preach. His ability is Preach. And it eliminates all evil from the Octagon. Done. All right. Now, unfortunately, he needs a weakness. Unfortunately, he needs a weakness. What is Bryce Mitchell's? I think it's going to have to be the sheer knockout. But he does need a weakness. Mitchell versus Silva will be insane. Like, it'll be so much. Bilal. I think Sexy Demons. I think we have to go with Sexy Demons instead, Bilal. I don't think we can go with your one, dude. Yeah, I think we'll go with Kenny. What's up, Cheddhead? How are you, dude? Bro, put some background music if you got. We got some background music. It might be a little bit too shallow for you guys to hear it. There's some background music. There you go. Just some vibe. Yeah, I usually have it playing. Might just be a little bit quiet. What's up, Cheddhead? How are you, dude? Good to see you. I think we'll go with MFD's weakness is doing his own research. That is good. What was the other one? His own research or Sexy Demons? Dude, you got that is the best. That is the best lineup you two have ever come up with. They was charging damn interest, brother. This is PK. What's up, TY? How are you, dude? Yeah, so the new guys on the channel, TY, Blue Line, Skynet, Benny, you guys haven't been here since we've done this, but this is gravity is also a weakness. The gravity is also a weakness. This is an old school thing that we do. We turn the fighters from the card into, this is the content I subscribe for. This is why Bilal subscribed to the channel. And also, guys, when the channel hits 5,000 subs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to make a couple of t-shirts of the memes that we have on the channel. I'm going to print out some of these Pokemon cards that we have done in the past. I'm going to put it all in a package. I'm going to send it to one of the subscribers when we get to 5,000 subs. So if you could like the stream, comment on the videos, help the channel grow to 5,000 subs, I will get some of these Pokemon cards properly made up so you guys can have, so one lucky person can have some of these Pokemon cards. Gravity is also a wait. True. I can't believe there. What's up, Jedhead? I can't believe there is actually a good card this weekend. I know, dude. It's crazy to be excited for the UFC again. Weird, isn't it? Weird. Dougie had a John Jones card where the Dark Power ability. Okay, thank you. Dougie, do you have cameras in the back? Me and Kenny and Nacho was. Do you have cameras in the back? Dougie, do you have cameras in back? Me, Kenny, and Nacho were wondering, do I have cameras around my house? Yes, if that's what you're asking. Oh yeah, power drills are a weakness, but one of his powers is his bow making skills. Hey, dude, Bryce Mitchell drilled through his own fucking nutsack, mate. Ash and Pikachu are going to be in Bryce's corner. Yes, Johnny, yes. MMA Anomaly, this Pokemon card is like, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. How are you, dude? Good to see you. All right, weakness, I think we're going to go with Sexy Demons. Looks like you guys don't think his own research. Sexy Demons. So I guess Sexy Demons aren't exactly a fighting weakness. They are a Sexy Demon. They're a psychic weakness. They're not a fighting weakness. So there you go. There you go. That's a Sexy Demons. Damage minus 33. Keeps him up at night. There we go. All right, cool. Weakness type, psychic. Retreat cost, none. And I think that is it. We are done with... Oh, here. UFC 314. No. UFC 314. There we go. That's Bryce Mitchell. Done in the fucking books. Bryce Mitchell. Oh, God, that was a great one. That was a really good one. You should do one better, actually. Make UFC into a legit tabletop card game where we can play. I would love to do that, Ben. If I had the time, it would be great to actually set these up properly, where you could actually get decks of fighters and actually have them battle each other, very similar to the Pokemon trading card game. Maybe one day, if I don't have to run my own business full-time, it could be like a side hobby thing that I create one day. Dougie doesn't have a house, he has a condo. I have the location. No. You should put a full-size poster of Dougie Andrade in the gift box. No, absolutely. Maybe, Larry. Maybe. That's actually not a bad one. Sorry, not the aim, bro. Where are you? Where are you, not the aim, bro? Have you heard the Bryce Mitchell sock story? I have not heard the sock story. What is the sock story? You're going to get dingbat? No, I'm not. What do you mean? Bryce himself said Sexy Demons was going to be a weakness to him. No, you guys picked it. We went with it. Perfect Kenny will make the AI memes with Doug really soon. Not even joking. You should make it into an actual card game. I'd pay for it. I'd love to, Ben. I've thought about it. I've daydreamed about it while being in traffic. The problem is just the time and the effort and I'd love to do it and balancing it. One day, as I get older and I have time to do it, I will. What is your favorite Pokemon? It has to be Charizard, right? It has to be. Should be one Psychic, one Fighting. Okay, we can do 1-on-1. There you go. Done. Fixed it. Warning. Alex Volk was seen with Nina. He will probably get the Nina curse. I am scared. As long as he isn't trying to impress her, we should be okay. As long as he isn't trying to impress her, we should be okay. But you never know. You absolutely never know with Nina drama. That fucking succubus. What's up, Northwest? How are you, dude? You just getting here? That was the Bryce Mitchell card. That's obviously not the Bryce Mitchell card. That was the Bryce Mitchell card that we just made. Thank you, Weston, for re-upping your membership, dude. I really appreciate it, dude. All right, who do you guys want next? As the next Pokemon card. What's up, dude? How are you, Dig? 99 Delusion stat? That's not bad, actually. That is not bad at all. You should be focused on not hitting the DJ Aidens on the road instead of daydreaming about drawing sand tier lists in a bikini agent. No, I'd rather dream about doing sand tier lists. Walking and swinging? What are you walking in? What walking in swinging? Oh yeah, with the membership. No, Weston, thank you so much, dude. One of the most old school followers of the channel and supporters. Again, guys, for the new people here, there was once a stream that I did for an hour where it was just me painting a ceiling. Weston was keeping me company. Bryce once borrowed socks from Drains Krause, who was staying at his house. He had a girlfriend and he had phone sex with her and jerked off into it and used the socks to clean it up and then put them back on and gave them back. What the fuck is wrong with him? Why? That is disgusting, dude. Nina the Temptress, the succubus, is sucking the soul out of... I know TY, and it breaks my fucking soul, dude. My favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo. I don't mind Mewtwo. I got a couple of my favorites on Pokemon Go. No, I get it. He gave them back to James Kratt. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Bryce doesn't wear a seatbelt. He jump out of the car door instead. Yeah, brother. I don't believe in seatbelts. Seatbelts are a figment of government control. Paddy, please. We need John. We'll do John Jones if he ever fights. People forget, man. Weston used to be a ma. Don't remind him, mate. G'day, Rob's neighbor. How are you, brother? I don't believe in seatbelts either. They don't... Exactly, man. I refuse to believe in seatbelts. Would you rather get knocked down by Volk or have sex with Nina? I would rather get knocked down by Volk than catch chlamydia. Thank you, Skynet. Dougie, I have sad news. What's your sad news, mate? Looks like we're doing Paddy next, brother. God damn, I just can't get away from MMA. What do you mean, Rob's neighbor? Why is that, dude? That's the Satan woman who tried to kill it. Don't you dare touch my tomatoes. Don't you dare touch my tomatoes. And Larry wants to say that he hears semen is a great moisturizer for the feet. Right, let me get a... Who are we doing? We're doing Paddy Pimlet. Like, you Paddy Pimlet, you sausage. All right, let me get a Paddy Pimlet photo. Let me get a Paddy... Should we do a Paddy Pimlet fat? Let's get a Paddy Pimlet fat. All right, cool. I've got a great photo for us. Okay. All right. Just give me a second. 1 second, chat. Hang on a second here. It'll all be worth it in a moment, chat. Just hang on. This is so fucking good. All right, hang on. Where's Patty? Where's Patty? Come on. Don't tell me you can't save this photo. Save image. Save. Oh, it's an AVI file. It won't save this photo. No. Let me read some chats and I'll catch back up. That's not fair. All right, let me read some chats. Simmons a great moisturizer. Would you rather wear Bryce's dirty, nasty sock or smell Belial's nasty feet? Neither. I'd rather kill myself. Paddy the fatty lad. I hate the anti. Exactly, Eric. That Aussie cake making chick on YouTube I found a week ago is from Melbourne, is married. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Fat is possible. We'll get a fat one of him. Don't worry about that, boys. I'll find another fat one. Here we go. Here's another fat one. I will get a fat image for us, boys. Don't worry about that. I just ended a live on a motorcycle and spent half the time talking about my interest in MMA. Oh no! So you're going to become a motorcycle and MMA channel? That's all right, dude. That happens. I think when you're doing a live stream, you just got to try and keep things generally on topic. But obviously, parts of your personality are always going to come out. And you are a massive MMA fan, so that is obviously going to come out. Okay, here we go. Here's a nice fat image of Paddy. Let's go. Let's go. Rarity full art. Here we go. Yep. Paddy. There we go. Excellent. Oh, very good. Right. Right, let's get up to it. I descended live on a motorcycle. Yog told me that's what his girlfriend told him. Fair enough. About the foot moisture. Yeah, Yog would know all about it. Paddy's strength is mukbang, eating all of his enemies from featherweight and below. Eric, that's a really good one. We're going to add that to the card. Paddy's strength is mukbang. The only thing to help heal my pain is Bryce winning from fight by a crucifix. He will, Chris. Believe. What the fuck are you getting up to on this channel these days, mate? Just hanging around, laughing with the chat. It's been good, Weston. It's been good. Once Bryce loses, he should face Natan Levy afterwards. The UFC would probably be the kind of company that would try and make money off that, Johnny. Levy left the UFC. Well, there you go. Bryce should chase him to wherever he is now. I will find another somehow, some way, be my wingman on our next yearly Golden Gay Time meet-up, please. Yeah, it'll happen, Chris. It'll happen. The mods are filthy. I would love to come on Alexa Grasso. Yeah, we could use mods again, Weston. I'm not going to lie. Paddy's strength is he can eat anything to heal his weakness in striking. That is what we're going to go with. We're going to go with Paddy's strength is eating. He should have leftovers as a held item. That is a great idea, TY. We should make like an item card to go with Paddy Pimblett, and it's just leftover bits of chicken. Paddy's entrance music is going to be Helter Skelter by the Beatles. I can't picture the song right now, Johnny. I don't do if, buts, and maybes. I do absolutes. I don't do if, buts, or maybes, lad. I do absolutes. I hate Paddy so much. I don't hate Paddy. Paddy's strength is plot armor. Very good one as well. Spectronominous. I don't know if you caught the Bryce Mitchell card that we did. Here's Bryce Mitchell, dude. Paddy's strength is a double bacon cheeseburger. True blue. Double bacon cheeseburger. Mod Kenny for the culture. No. I'm not doing it. You fight. It's fair enough, Weston. It's fair enough. Paddy is very good at beating old men and lightweight as Phil. That is exactly where he is right now, right? So, name. Paddy da Fatty. Paddy da Fatty. Double T, double Y. You guys get it. Let's go. Let's mix it up. Paddy da Fatty. Subname, Scouse. Hit points, 300. Type, He is a fighter. He's a bloody fighter. All right, we're going down here. We're going down here. Weakness. None. Retreat. Full retreat. Add his ability. All right, here we go. So his first ability. Minus 50 health. I don't know if you can do a minus 50 health. Let's have a look. Minus. You can do a minus. Holy shit. Minus 50. There you go. Scouse. Patty to Fatty. Oh, Scouse has taken up too much. So we'll just go with Patty to Fatty. Can you go a minus? No, you can't go a minus. Oh, shit. Pieces of food in the octagon regenerate. Exactly, Eric. However, if Patty card, he drops healing food items every enemy can use later in the match. Patty got the most fraudulent. Idiot Doug. Dude, when we make this actual UFC Pokemon card game, the item cards that we could attach to the players, if you defeat the Patty card, he drops healing items for other players in your deck. That would be fucking awesome, man. I have the best mod ever, Western Mass Climber. I can't believe you were fighting. We loved Western, but there was some rebellion going on with the mods, so I had to clear house. It wasn't just Western. He was part of a general mod purge. Weakness, when he's too heavy, he's slow and loses stamina. Eric? He gasses out, dude. This is the problem with a 25-minute fight. Kenny is the chief meme officer of the channel. Found a new meme review. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Can't wait to see it. This Saturday, meme reviews. If you want to become a member of the channel, there are meme reviews dropped two times a month, 3 times a month, whenever I have the fucking time. Patty has the scavenger perk on eating Macca's. A scavenger perk. But instead of collecting drops from the enemies, it's just food. Edging to this photo right now. Disgusting Skynet, but you're fitting in perfectly. Dougie, have you ever played Hearthstone? I feel like the UFC card game would be good in that format. I have played Hearthstone, yeah, but I don't know, I guess I'm just a bigger fan of the Pokemon trading card game. But yeah, I have played Hearthstone. It would be good in that format. But MMA fits so well into Pokemon because you've got just the type. You've got the fighting types in Pokemon, but then you've just got striking, grappling, and jiu-jitsu. Like, the types work exactly the same. This looks like Dougie after one or too many Golden Gay times. True. This might have been covered, but there needs to be a shout out to the guy that made the meme of you standing in front of those gorillas. That shit was hilarious. Thank you, Paul. Yes, it's been mentioned a couple of times tonight already, but thank you, dude. Thank you for bringing it up again. Make an eye of Dougie kissing Patty. No, let's not do that. It actually makes me sad that I can't play a card game that would be so fun. I know, Ben. I know, dude. I know. Trust me, dude. I would love to somehow turn this into an actual card game. I would love to. Where are we at? Weakness, cake. All right, so his ability. Where are we at? His ability. What are we doing? How are we doing this? Where are we at? His ability. His ability. What did you say before, Eric? What was his ability before? Patty's strength is mukbang. Eats all of his enemies from featherweight and below. That is just fucking perfect, dude. That is absolutely, but mukbang, yes. Eats all of his enemies from featherweight and below. Fucking perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, now, his weakness is, where are we going to do with his weakness? When he's too heavy, he is slow and loses stamina. So weakness, we'll just go with his weakness. We'll go with just fat. Fat. Oh my god, it's copied the entire chat. We don't want that. There we go. When he's too heavy. There we go. We like that. All right, where am I at? Nacho, you've got to see the fucking Bryce Mitchell card that we made, brother. It's a thing of beauty, mate. It's an absolute thing of beauty. Let me read some more chats. Weakness, hot dog. Weakness, cake. Patty Pimblish. That's a good one. Patty Pimblard, dude. Patty Pimblard. Patty Pimblard. Yes, blue line. Paddy gains back full health after he defeats an enemy. However, once he consumes him, his speed goes down. So every victory gets slower and fatter, Ben. Oh my god. I knew Skynet would be back, Dougie. It's too hard to resist this group of deeply closeted MMA fans. I don't know if they're closeted about their MMA fandom, Paul, or all the other things. And Chris just says, Dougie. Yes, Chris, what's up? Weakness is rolls. I also think another good format is MTG, even though it became very sour. MTG, I don't know what MTG is. Sorry, Benny. Dougie, should I have hot dogs or fried chicken with the mac and cheese? With mac and cheese? Hot dogs. Hot dogs go with mac and cheese. Friends, Molly McCart. Molly McCart. Molly McCart. What, two weaknesses? Another weakness is being friends with Molly McCart. All right. Friends with Molly McCart. Oh my god. Magic. Oh, right. Never played that one, Benny boy. Never played that one. Never played that one. No, we are MMA fans. We're all just clearly deeply. Yeah, I would say that it is very clear that a lot of the people in here are just deeply closeted. Deeply closeted. All right, there we go. It is UFC 314. UFC 314. Paddy Pimlich is in the books, boys. Paddy Pimlich is in the book. Are you using your discernment in picking Volk? I am, Cayman. I think old school Volk is going to be back. The kind of Volk that used to smush people up against the cage. The kind of Volk that invented the blueprint on beating Jose Aldo. I think old school Volk is back, man. I think he's back. Molly McCann, I suppose that man. Molly McCann, I supersized that man. Molly McCann, I supersized that man. Hi, it's Molly McCann. What can I get your order from Macca's? I'd love to do the battle, the Bryce and the Paddy card. Dude, they're so good. They're so good. I've got to save these two cards and put them in the actual box. These are so good. I'm going right now to AI. Oh, thank you, TY. I appreciate it, mate. We are MMA friends. We're also... All right, sick. So, now, who is next up? We've got Bryce. We've got Paddy. Who else is next up? You can have... Jan. Jan Silva. Diego. Chandler. We did Paddy, we did Bryce. Oh, and Volk, obviously, and Old Man Volk. And Old Man Volk. Who are we doing next? For the next Pokemon card, the next UFC 314 Pokemon card. Let it know. I feel like eating every featherweight makes him very overpowered. It does make him very overpowered, but look, Ben, he has somehow been able to get to the top of the lightweight rankings with almost no skill. Almost no skill. So, he is absolutely overpowered. There's no doubt about that. The Dana White privilege is strong. And Shotgun, I don't know if you're lurking around, but also this week we need to do a Dana White privilege tier list live on the stream. So we'll be doing that as well, brother. But like the stream, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, you want to help the channel, like the stream. Also, if you want to send me memes for the meme reviews, please feel free to follow me on my Instagram. If you want to send me memes for the meme reviews, feel free to follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is down there at dougies.corner. If you want me to bring up any news articles or news stories that you see on Twitter, like we do on the live stream sometimes, you can tag me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Dougie's Corner YouTube. So you can tag me on Twitter. You can message me memes on Instagram. And yeah, like the stream if you're enjoying the content, boys. Like the stream if you're enjoying the content. Let's go for that. Okay, who we got next coming up? Looks like it is going to be... Just got to go to work, so I was just popping in to say Paddy is going to kill that roid freak. On you, casual. How are you, man? Good morning, brother. Good to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well. Have a good day at work, dude. Have a good day at work. Looks like we're going to be doing Alexander VolkaMOGvski next. Let me read some chats. Did you ever have Vegemite flavored mac and cheese as a wee nipper snapper? No, not Vegemite flavored mac and cheese, but I will tell you what goes fucking hard, Chris. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm not exaggerating. Vegemite on cheese goes so fucking hard. It is a real thing that Aussies eat. Silver? Yeah, we'll gotta get to silver eventually. We've got another 20 minutes to go. Chandler weakness is Conor McGregor. Chandler's weakness is waiting for Conor McGregor. BJJ is overrated in MMA in many instances because a lot of the submissions... Let me highlight this and then we'll get to the next card. Let me just read some chats for a bit. Jiu-Jitsu is overrated in MMA in many instances because a lot of the submissions, even the top position submissions, require you to completely flatten your opponent on the ground. Yeah, no, I think in modern MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is quite good at the lowest skilled levels, and then at the higher levels, it's very good for when you are on bottom and you need to create scrambles to get out, Cayman. That's where my thinking's at. But how is it going in your training, dude? Conor McGregor in black. Adopt me, Chandler! Volk better look to smudge because Diego is way too dangerous for an early 30s. I agree, Toad. I completely agree, dude. And Volk always gets touched in all of his fights, and I don't like it. But there are so many opportunities for scrambles by being completely flattened. There you go, Cayman. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a scrambling technique now. But Jiu-Jitsu is just to create scrambles at a high level. Can we do a Dougie's favorite meats tier list when you review your favorite cuts of meat? We can in the members section. I can do one of them, Kenny. Got to go to work, so they're just popping in. We did that one. Chandler, the McEdger, the McEdger. Edge me, edge me. Volk has the power to channel the power of the Macedonian Empire with a wild combo into a takedown. I hope so, Ben. Otherwise, he is getting fucking slapped. Will Dougie rate my meat? No. No, absolutely not. Not even. No. Not even going to say it, not even. Who are we doing next? We're doing Volk. All right, here we go. Alexander. All right. We're ready. The internet is so fucking undefeated today. All right, we're going to do Volk. I hope you guys are ready for this. Here we go. All right, we're going to do Volk. Duplicate. Clear all. I'm sorry, Volk. Volk, you beautiful bastard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Volk. Volk, forgive me. All right. All right, I'll read some chats and then we'll continue on. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, Volk. For real, Kyle. For real, man. For real, Kyle. I know you haven't been here since the last pay-per-view. This is welcome to making UFC 314 Pokemon cards. This is something that we do on the channel when big pay-per-views are all around. There's Bryce Mitchell, Bible Bryce. Preacher eliminates all evil from the octagon. His weakness is sexy demons. They keep him awake at night. There's Paddy DeFatty. Mukbang, he eats all of the enemies from featherweight and below. His weakness, not bingo, dickhead. Pokemon cards. When he's too heavy, he's slow and loses stamina. And he's friends with Molly McCant. And now we're building the old man Volk card together, mate. Let me read some chats. Volk also uses confusion spells with his feints. Oh, that's a good one. We can actually make him a confusion Pokemon with that. He does confuse his opponents, mate. That's not true. We're with a psychic type. How dare you call your chat members closet of Jeff Molina's? Kenny make a meme of Dougie getting pegged? There you go. Yeah, how dare I say that, Chris? The feints have a chance to completely confuse the enemy. They do. Benny, that's a good one. Confusion with the feints, that's actually a good one. Very good, man. Volk's low left hand, Diego may finish it in two, but I know, Blue Line, we are all going to be shitting bricks the opening round, man. And TY says, will Dougie rate my meat? Absolutely not. Islam has made a career out of submitting black belts. He has, dude. He absolutely has, man. That's what I mean. Like, jiu-jitsu is fake. It is fake. I can somehow see Vegemite on cheese being better than on butter. It's so good. It's so good on cheese. Volk's strength, Master Chef Australia. That's a good one. That's a good one, Skynet. We might put that one on the card. Exactly what subs require you to completely flatten out your opponent on the ground? And since you said even the top position ones, how would you flatten your opponents out on the ground? I think he is really just thinking of a straight up flat rear naked choke. What are you thinking there, Kenny? Volk's weakness is old age. Yeah, for real, for real. I don't know how Volk used to be 5'6" and 450 pounds. He just was a rugby boy. He was a rugby boy. Weakness, 8 p.m. bedtime, early bird dinner. Volk's weakness could randomly fall asleep at midnight. Dude, no. When you start to get old, you can randomly fall asleep at any time during the day, man. What about cheese toasty with Vegemite on top? They sell them. They're called Cheesy Mite Scrolls. They sell them at all the bakeries here. They're fucking phenomenal, Chris. Check out. You know what? We got 15 minutes left of the stream. Let's make the Volt card, and then I'll show you some Vegemite dishes before we finish the stream, Chris. Vegemite, Cheesy Mite Scrolls. I'll show them on the screen. Who needs a pay-per-view when some guy called Mohad Fidal makes the anime? Oh, dude, they are so fucking funny. My brother is such a casual. That's all he watches. He just watches them. Sorry, I'm wasted. Weird, Kyle, since it's like a Tuesday night. But hey, it's your job. Dougie, please check my last message. I'll rewrite it, but I would rewrite it, but it's long. Kenny, where is it? Can we do a Dougie's favorite meats tier list where you review your favorite cuts of meat? I said yes. I could do it for a member stream, brother. More of a cook than Nina's boyfriend. That's a good one, Dick. Although Volk was spotted with Nina today. It's over, boys. Gronk won't let me remake Dougie's banner because it can tell someone edited it, but not that it came from Gronk, so it won't edit for me, only generate new ones, but they'll come out too different. Well, that's why I'm not changing my banner. It's okay. I've spoken to Skynet about it. He knows I'm not going to change my banner. Volk is also completely immune to bullying. He is, dude. Arm triangle, rear naked. Arm triangle doesn't require your opponent to be completely flattened out, does it? No, I don't think it does. Rear naked for top position and subs. It's almost impossible to get a rear naked when someone is still on all fours. And in a tripod position, arm triangle almost impossible if not flattened out. Special power, prune juice before bed. That'll get you moving. BBJJ is the weakest MMA base. It really is, not the bro. It really is. Bro, all Aussies smaller is Volk only small. No, just... What do you mean is Volk Aussie small? We're not small. And I'm not 5'2". Only sub needed is a rear naked choke. The rest are fake. Other than that, BJJ is useful for back takes, but that's it. No, it is good for scrambling. That wasn't it. Please type it again, Kenny. Sorry, we've gone too far. Another Volk weakness is he gets completely ignored and disrespected by the Australian mate. That is true, Ben. That is true. Okay, so what is a Volk ability for? What is Volk's ability? I guess we'll go with confusion, right? That's his ability. We'll go with ability first. Where are we at? Add an ability, confusion. Confusion, sick feints. Sick feints means your opponent doesn't know what is coming. All right, and then we'll go with a weakness. And we'll go with another weakness. How about big meaty hooks, since Volk has no chin now? Or we'll just go weakness, glass jaw. His weakness type is, of course, getting hit in the face. So it's fighting. His weakness is fighting, and his retreat cost is literally one punch. One punch sleeps Volk easy, unfortunately. Our poor little Volky poo. He's got absolutely nothing left in the tank, mate. That's our Volk 314 card. He's got nothing left in the tank. Let me read your chats, mate. Another Volk weakness is he gets completely ignored and disrespected by the... That is true. Volk weakness is having... Oh, blue line. Blue line, that is too far. That is too far. Having boys. This is why Armin owns Chandler forever until the end of time. The only sub needed is arena. This is why Armin... What do you mean? Because of the sub? What do you mean there, Toad? Arm triangle, you need to keep your opponent down. That is true. Nina, the giant, disgusting whore, did a vid with both Lopez and Volk to counter her curse. Yes, true. Now she's just started spraying her misery and syphilis all over the fighters. Dude, Nina's boyfriend is as useful as Chandler's McGregor callouts. I know, he holds the camera, you know? He's a human tripod, essentially. It was that on the UFC's recent reels, they reposted of Chandler in a blue mask talking to his kids. It was, oh no. So where did you post it, Kenny? Where did you post? Is it in the Discord? Is it on my Instagram? Like, where am I looking? Volk loses 30% of durability but gains 30% charisma if he's done a betting ad before the fight. He's done a Kia Rio ad this time, Paul. I don't know if selling a Kia Rio is the same as sports betting. It's on the UFC channel on YouTube. Okay, all right, thank you. You might be mistaking it for a leg triangle. Maybe I am, Cayman. Yeah. People forget, man. Dougie is a 6'4" Chad. Thank you, TY. Now I feel like an alcoholic. You might be, Kyle, but that's all right. Fucking lovely, beautiful, mate. Since when is a rear naked choke a top position sub? I think he means like when you're on top and your opponent's been flattened out, you're doing some ground and pound, and then they go to move their head, and then you get it in from behind. Most of the time you'll be underneath them. Regardless, even if you are on top, it doesn't. Much easier to get one when they're on all fours than flat. Yeah, because they could be like Dustin Poirier. Every time he gets choked is when he gives up his back. Volk is definitely a paver tiger now. All the skills, paired in power, but no durability. Exactly, dude. Much like America. Vegemite cheese scroll is the top 3 of my list of foods to try when I'm down under, mate. It's so good. A Vegemite cheese scroll is so good. Oh, my shit's dying. Which is clearly evidenced by the fact that the most we see from top are gotten from someone being on all fours, not flat. Yeah, well, they're trying to stand back up. Jiu-jitsu isn't real if you don't believe in it. That's been my stance the entire time, Todathan. I do not believe in jiu-jitsu, and fighters that do not believe in jiu-jitsu, like old man Volk here, they don't get choked out. You're not getting rear double J when someone is in a You're not getting a rear naked choke ever when someone is in a tripoded position. I'm sure we could find one, Cayman. I'm sure we could find one. Could you make a Nina cut? We could do it. Dude, we might have to do a part 2 tomorrow. We might have to do a Diego Lopez Nina drama part 2 tomorrow, Ben. We might need to do a UFC 314 part 2. But a rear naked choke can work if someone still stands up, but it's not that common. The Oliveira Poirier situation is not that common when someone is standing up. I bet you can't. All right, we'll keep an eye out for it, Cayman. We'll keep an eye out for it. Someone in a tripoded position. So they've got both knees on the canvas and one hand on the canvas, and they're in a getting up position. We'll see if someone gets a rear naked choke. Okay. They'll peel. You can't peel the hands off, though, with one hand. You need 2 hands to peel the hands off. Have you ever seen someone submitted by a glizzy choke? Once, Kenny, a long time ago. Only had 2 drinks, but they were pretty strong. I'm not wasted, but I've got a strong buzz. Sorry for letting you down. You haven't let me down, Kyle. You're an adult male, I'm assuming. I'm assuming you're an adult man that pays his fucking bills, and maybe you don't have work tomorrow. Maybe you've got work tomorrow and you're still going to rock up and do your fucking job, you know? So I'm not disrespecting you, mate. You haven't let me down in any way at all. Okay? It's your fucking house. You pay the bills. You drink when you want, mate. Okay? Unless it's not your house, unless your bills are late, unless you're not going to make it to work tomorrow. If you haven't got your shit together, put the fucking bottle down, cunt. Okay? But if you have got your shit together, oppa. As a feet connoisseur, I will say Nina's are disgusting and I don't understand why she advertises them. I don't think she does, Yog. I don't think she does. Now, selling a Kia Rio gives him the ability to drive anyone around that fights in Rio. So essentially, Paul, what you're saying is Volk has become an Uber driver. Skynet says, random question, which country do you think I'm from, Dougie? I think you're from America, but my analytics say most people are from America. But where are you from, dude? I'm going to say absolute filth on Sunday. I'm drinking a whole bottle of rum if something goes wrong. Fair enough, TY. Be here for the live stream. Arm triangles, they do need to be flat. Kimura, you can literally do if they're flat. Arm bars. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. Arm bars. Can name more, but don't require them to be flat than the ones that do. Yep. Oh, the tripod is on all fours. The tripod is on all fours? The tripod. Tripod, not 3 points of position. That's the tripod, is it? I would have thought the tripod is 2 knees down, 1 hand down. Okay. Again, I just watch. I don't train the technicalities like you do, Cayman. Everyone thinks they can be Alexa Grasso, but I know, Yog, it's disgusting, isn't it? Everyone thinks they can be an Alexa Grasso, but so few can. Do more of these cards on the live chat. We will do. I'll do a part 2 tomorrow because we're getting to the end of the stream now. There's only 5 minutes left. I got to get out of here. So we'll do a part 2 tomorrow. We'll do Nina Drama and we will do Diego Lopez and we will do Michael Chandler. So we'll do a part 2 tomorrow for UFC 314. It's essentially butt up on all fours like you're in the twerking position. Okay. All right. I piss on the floor. I know, Kenny. I know. You'll fall off the back if you go for a rear naked because of the physics. You gotta use discernment, boys. It's the physics of it. It's the physics. Use discernment. And these are Cheesy Mind Scrolls. These are Cheesy Mind Scrolls, Chris. Where are we at? That's why I said top is it. Okay, I'm with you. I'm from fucking India, dude. I'm not joking. Skynet, you need to see my how to make Indian MMA great again video, dude. Scroll down to my channel. It's about 2 weeks ago. How to make MMA dominant in India. It's from about 2 weeks ago. It's fucking hilarious, man. You'll like it. If you got a sense of humor, you'll like it. She literally said, "Look at her feet," and yeah, but I don't watch Nina Drama, Yog. That's the thing. Dougie is going to be okay. It is 12 p.m. right now, holiday season. That's why I'm able to chat right now. India, the same country where they manufacture actual jubilee. You're gonna like the video. I lived in India for 3 months, Skynet. Yuri got a rear naked on Glover when he was on all fours. Pena got one on Nunes when she was on all fours. It happens a lot. Oh, it begins. The noticing from Larry. Gonna order some raspberry flavored Maltesers for my birthday. Nice one, dude. I said tripod positions. Glover was not in a tripod position. Listen, bring this up during the fight night card when we have some downtime, and we'll be able to look for it, Cayman. Tripod is called tripod because, yes, you only have 3 points of contact. It's a tripod. It's literally, that's why I thought. And then when Cayman said all 4 points down, I was like, that doesn't sound like a tripod, but Cayman trains, so I assume he knows what he's talking about. Whoppers are our versions of them, but they're mid as fuck. Whoppers are your version of raspberry flavored Maltese. What are you saying, Chris? My bed sheets smell like that. They would, Kenny. Tripod is literally how I describe. Well, all 4 down. Vegemite is shit. I'll fight you. Vegemite is amazing. It's amazing. You have one of these, you will fucking fall in love with them. It's a tripod in wrestling. You'll fall off 100% if you go for a sub. When someone is in a tripod, you have to break the tripod first. Can we do the Chandler card now? No, I've got to get out of here in 2 minutes, dude. We'll save it for tomorrow. I'll punch it out tomorrow, Betty. Dougie, eat some chili dogs in the stream. Rank the top 5 meat pies, all 4 and 20, or not a Mildura. I can't remember the town. There's a town up in the Alpine region where it snows in Victoria. It's so fucking good. Arm bars are my speciality. I bet they are, Chris. They call it a quad pod tripod. You can use it interchangeably. Okay, cool. Cheeky anaconda choke goes hard as fuck. A cheeky anaconda choke goes hard as fuck. I think I know what you're talking about, Christian Grey. Oh, I'm eating Cheerios. Nice one, Kyle. Drinking and eating Cheerios. Good for you, mate. Good for you. What do we got last thing to cut off here? Diego Lopez once did a grappling match where he decided that he was just going to beat the shit out of the guy instead. Started swinging hands. This is Diego Lopez in a Chill Dogs trip. No. This is Diego Lopez in a grappling match. It's Diego Lopez in a grappling match. To be fair, the other guy threw a knee first. Did he throw a knee first? Did Diego hit him first? Let's have a look. Did Diego hit him first? Yeah, I think Diego went to grab arms. Oh, no, he didn't hit him. Oh, yeah, did he? Eye poked him. Diego eye poked him, so the guy fucking kneed him. And they just started cracking on. Show the Chandler meme. Oh, where? Oh, okay. So if I go to YouTube, UFC, No, 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 no. If I go to YouTube, UFC. What is it in the embedded? Where is it? Like you said, it's in their top video. So where am I looking? Embedded 2. Give me a timestamp, dude. I'm just saying it's offensive to me that Nina thinks people are. It's offensive to me that Nina thinks people like her feet when Grasso didn't even try. People like them, you wouldn't No, you're right, Yoga, I wouldn't understand. You're saying she's trying to push her feet out there unnaturally where people just took to Grassos. No more talk about men being on all fours. Yeah. Even on all fours, the subs can happen. It's not common because so many people. It's not something I can comfortably say. That's what I'm saying, Cayman. Like save it for a watch along, or we could bring it up. Rank the top 5 meat pies. We did that. UFC channel shorts. Okay, the shorts. Latest graffiti with Volk. Main event for Lopez. There's no Michael Chandler talking to his kids. Blue face mask. There's nothing here. This is the UFC's page on their shorts. So that's that. Boys, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Sorry, Kenny, it's not here. Find it, tag me in it, name me in it. Nina's feet are better than Grasso's. Okay. All right. That's a grappling match Diego is in. More exciting striking than the last UFC card. Paul, that last UFC card turned all the fans against it. All the fans against it. It was fucking horrible. But boys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. That was a fucking hilarious one. We'll do a part 2 tomorrow. We'll do Diego Lopez. We'll do Michael Chandler. We'll do Nina drama Pokemon cards tomorrow as a part 2 for UFC 314. When did you rank? I just shouted them all out. All 4 and 20 meat pies, except for the Murrumbet Mildura. I can't remember the name of the town. There's a town that does just phenomenal meat pies. But that's neither here nor there. I'm out of here, boys. Thank you so much. If you want to send me some memes, send them to me on Dougies.com or on Instagram. If you want to tag me in some news on Twitter for me to bring up onto the live streams, you can tag me at Dougie's Corner YT. Like the stream. Watch today's video. It's about the Paddy Pimblett, Armin Sarukian beef that went down over the Full Send podcast. I'll be back for another live stream tomorrow, and obviously I'll be live for the entirety of UFC 314. The cards, I'm happy you enjoyed them, Paul. I'll be live for the entirety of UFC 314 from the very first fight, from the moment the card goes live till the very last fight. I'll be live for the entire thing. So if you want to jump on and do a little bit of a watch along with me, come and jump on and say hi. But thank you guys for joining me so much on this stream. I really, really appreciate it. Tomorrow, what are you going to do? I'll do Diego Lopez, I'll do Michael Chandler, and we'll do Nina drama just for fun. And then later, we have got to do a Dana White's privileged tier list live. The most privileged fighters. So there's a lot of fun content to cover on the channel, boys. But thank you very much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good night, good day, wherever you are. Shout out to the Canadians, the Indians, the Americans, the UK boys going to work right now. Everyone have a good night. Shout out to the Aussies, Bilal, Nacho, Lazar. You guys have a good afternoon. I'll see you guys later. Bye.